Okay, so earlier we talked about neen or I, how in the independent form that in is the thing that you attach to those VAI verbs to indicate I, and then the G though, the G is what you attach when you indicate you are doing something. So gin is you. So gabia, you are coming. Now one thing that's important to point out here is this is not a command. This is not telling somebody like, hey, you're gonna do this. This is more like just a statement, like kind of a matter of fact. If you're actually asking the question, so for example, gabia just says, you are coming, gabia. But if you're actually asking the question, like, are you coming, gabiane, are you coming, gabiane, okay? And another thing to note here is when you have two of these G's that come together, you don't have to double up. You don't have to go guga or gugi like that. Gebiege, gebiege. You are going to write in the immediate future. Gebiege. Okay. Gui goki. You're going to dive in. Again, this is not telling somebody to do that. Or asking them, are they going to do it? If you're asking them, you have to have that ne. It would be gui gogi ne. Are you going to dive in? Gui gogi ne. And I wrote this with a K, but it's really more of a G sound, honestly. I'm going to change it here. So to gogi. Right here. There you go, gogi. Gui gogi. You're going to dive in. Gui gogi. Gada bamode. You should crawl. And again, this is not asking somebody. It's just like making a statement. Gada bamode. You should crawl. Gada bamode. Maybe you're trying to keep low, keep out of somebody's range or sight. Gada bamode. Gada giwe. You should have went home. Gada giwe. You should have went home. So giwe is the verb to go home. Also can kind of mean like return in a way. But that da, that should or could with the gi, that's your past tense. So gada giwe. You should have went home. Gada gijibikshe. You are showering. This again, it's not a question. You are showering. This is just making a statement. Technically, you could be bathing in any manner. It literally means kind of like washing your skin. And let me put a straight up just past tense one on there, since I didn't do that last time either. Okay. Gibamupto. You were running. Gibamupto. So there's a past tense one there. Again, you don't have to double up your G's, just gibamupto. You were running. So one more time, again, the gin with the U form, it's the G that's saying that's the part it's telling you it's you. Gabia, you are coming, not just a statement. Gabia. Gabia ne, are you coming? Gabia ne. So a lot of these, when you're asking the question, is going to have the ne with it. Genebiege, you're going to write. Genebiege. Again, not a question. Gui gogi, you're going to dive in. Gui gogi. Gedabamode, you should crawl. Gedabamode, just a statement. Gedabamode. Or it could also mean you should or you could. Could crawl, you should crawl. Gedabamode. Gedagigiwe, you should have went home. Gedagigiwe, you should have went home. Gedagijibikshe, you are showering, just making a statement. Gedagizibikshe. And then the final one, gibamupto. You were running. Gibamupto. Again, just making a statement like you were running. Gibamupto. Aha! There's another little small little tidbit of Padwami there with your U form, your ging form in the independent with basic VAI verbs. Aha.